So hi, welcome to my channel. In this week's video I'm going to be talking about some of the zero waste products I've been trying out and let you know what I think about them. So a few months ago I made a video where I was talking about how I was feeling challenged to be a little more conscious about some of the things I was buying and some of the everyday stuff as and when it runs out, just to see if there are alternatives that are maybe using less plastic waste, maybe a little bit better for the planet and for people who live on it. So I've been trying out a few things, and this week's video is going to be me sharing with you what I've bought and how it compares with the products I was using before and whether I buy them again. So if you watched that video, you'll know that one of the things that I bought was a little bar of moisturizer from Lush, and I bought this little tin to put it in, and it you warm it up on your hands and it leaves kind of like a film of oil on your hands, and you transfer that to your face. And you can see I've got a little bit left of this. I probably would have used it all up by now, except that I had a really bad case of spots, so I stopped using it. Now I can't say for certain that it was this product that gave me the spots, but yeah, it did clear up after I stopped using it. So I think as a moisturizer I wasn't finding it particularly, I don't know, I think it's probably the feel of it more than anything. It's I don't know, my hands are always cold. It seemed quite hard to get enough product off the bar, and then it didn't have that kind of cool and kind of refreshing feeling that I kind of got used to. So that may just be a psychological thing, but it didn't really feel that kind of moisturising and plumping. So because I wasn't entirely happy with the Lush moisturising bar, I went back to a moisturiser in a package, and I've got this one from the Body Shop. It does have a plastic lid, but it's got a glass bottle, and I love the feel of this. It feels really nice, my skin feels moisturised. I'm really happy with it. The reason that I went for the Body Shop is because, see, I thought that the Body Shop still did refills of packaging, that you could take your shampoo bottles back and they'd refill them. Apparently they stopped doing that in 2003, so it shows you how long it's been since I shopped at the Body Shop. They have a recycling scheme for packaging, so you can take all of your packaging back to the Body Shop and they will recycle it into more Body Shop packaging. I like the idea of kind of going completely packaging free and plastic free, but in reality I think some things are going to need packaging, and if there's a good recycling scheme then that's kind of a good second best, so I've gone for that. I also got the corresponding it's an eye mask, but yeah, I really like this as well. It's a really nice kind of eye gel that it feels refreshing, and it's cooling, and it feels moisturising under your eyes as well. So I've been really liking these two. So in this scrappy bit of paper is another product that I got from Lush, and this is the remains of a little deodorant block. So they have it in big blocks in the shop, and you cut off as much as you want, and then they weigh it and you buy it like that, and they wrapped it up in some paper, and this is what I've been keeping it in ever since. It's a bit faffy, it dries out quite quickly, and what they said was to kind of shave bits off. And that feels a little wasteful because it feels like you're wasting product, but it does kind of reveal a nice kind of soft underlayer, which is much nicer to put on. But yeah, I think this works quite well for about 12 hours, but I'm usually awake and active for more than 12 hours, so yeah, the end of the day was not all that pleasant. So I don't think I'll be rebuying this one. What I've got instead is this from Salt of the Earth, and it's, unscrew it there, it's like a block of solid stuff. You can feel maybe a little something coming off on your fingers, but this one's got no scent. It doesn't feel like you're really putting anything on. And I have to say, I've only used this one for about a week, but it does seem to work. So that is in its favour. Now, I just got this from my local supermarket, so they must be fairly readily available. But I did go on their website and found that you can buy one without the plastic packaging. So if you really want to get rid of any plastic, then that's an option that I didn't know about when I bought this one. But I've been trying to find out like how long I'd expect this to last. It says that if you dry it after using it, because you have to use it wet, so that's the thing, use it straight after the shower while you're still a little bit damp. It says if you dry it out, it should last months, but I mean, months could be 2 months, and I don't normally expect a deodorant to last longer than 2 months. It could be 6 months, could be 9 months. If it was more than 12 months, would they have said years? I've no idea. So I may have to do another update on this one in 12 months' time and let you know how much I've got left. But I do have a good product from Lush. And you know, I know that you can use soap in the shower, that's absolutely fine. But I really like the feel of a creamy shower gel or a shower cream or something. So I've been trying to find something in a solid form that's kind of an alternative. And I do like this one, and this is from Lush, and it's their Naked Shower Gel. It's got a bit of a smell. It smells kind of bubblegummy. It's quite sweet. I'm not wholly sold on the smell, but the feel of it's very nice. And yes, I feel cleansed and all the things you'd expect from a shower gel, so that's good. I did try a shower oil bar from Lush and used the whole thing, and it smelled absolutely beautiful. But I'm not entirely convinced about the feel of the oil on my skin in a shower. So I didn't rebuy that one, but I did like it. So I'll put a picture in of it, and yeah, I can't show you it because it's all gone. But I did like that, and I might buy it again in future. So I went on a little jaunt to one of Edinburgh's new refill shops. So I did a little bit of research and I found 3 or 4 of them, and I'm sure there are more opening all the time. So I went to the one that's closest to me and took some glass bottles to fill up with things. And I got a few things, including some lovely oil. I've used quite a bit of it, you can see. So this is Scottish rapeseed oil, and it's lovely rich colour. I don't know, it feels, you know, it's really nice to cook with, so I like this. I also got some reusable hand wash. So I was buying those, you know, the ones with the pump, to put next to all of the basins, so the kitchen and the bathroom. And so I bought this to refill up some refillable containers rather than buying a new pump action hand wash every time. So so hopefully that will save me a little bit of plastic waste. And it's a really good shop. You go in, you weigh your containers, and then you get a barcode to put on it. And then you go and fill it up with whatever you want, and you weigh it again, and then you get another barcode with like the difference between the two, and then that gives you a price for how much of it you've bought. It's a little tricky to work out if you've not done it before. It's really quite tricky to work out like how much you're putting in the container and then how much that's going to be at the end of it. So it's quite hard to budget. I guess once you kind of got used to it and been a few times and refilled the same thing a few times, you'd get like a feel for it, and you'd know like roughly how much it's going to cost. But yeah, I filled up this bottle to maybe halfway, and the oil bottle to nearly full, and was quite surprised, particularly by how much the oil cost. But it is lovely, I do like it. So while I was there, I bought some of the loo rolls that you can get there. Now I've seen these before, and I think you can get them a few places. You can also order them online, and they are from Who Gives a Crap, lovely name. And they all come wrapped in paper, which is really nice. And they've got these great fun designs on them, and they're all different. So it's a really nice brand. And I love that 50% of their profits go to help building toilets around the world, so that's brilliant. But for this one, paying £1 a roll, it does work out quite expensive buying it like that. Now you can buy it online and buy it in bulk, but I think even if you bought like the maximum available, it's still kind of more expensive than like your local supermarket budget brand. But I think it may be worth doing, and I think the way to do it is to get together with a group of friends and order some together. So that's something we might consider doing in future, but I don't think I'll be buying it in single rolls again. Now this one seems a weird one, but bear with me. We've got new doggy poo bags, and these are supposedly more biodegradable than the ones that we were using before, which is a good thing. As long as they don't biodegrade while I'm actually using them, I'm quite happy with that. But the big difference with these, which I think is great, is that every single roll of poo bags that I've used before has a black plastic centre in it. Well, these ones have cardboard in the centre. Seems such an obvious change, but yeah, I think it's a really good one. One product that I got that I think is really, really good, and I'm definitely going to be buying some more of these, are that I bought some period pants. Previously I've been using tampons and towels, and you do generate a lot of waste with them, and I was a bit sceptical about these, but I tried them and yeah, they worked for a whole day, no leakage, no nothing. Wore them on the first day of my period. You know, I never thought I'd be talking about pants on the internet, never mind. Yeah, wore them on the first day of my period, and yeah, they were great. I really want to get some more of these. They are quite expensive, but obviously they're going to last. These ones, they say to just rinse with water at the end of the day, and then throw them in the wash like normal. And yeah, so I've been doing that, and they come out and they're perfectly good to use again. I think the only thing about them was that the first time I went to order them, all the kind of like regular sizes were sold out. So I don't know if there's a supply thing there, because I was getting all of these, you know, adverts on Facebook and on the internet, and for different companies that supplied these. And I went to try several of them, and they were all sold out in like the UK size 12, which I am. And so I waited a few weeks and then went back on, and yes, they had some more in stock, so I was able to get them. But I thought it was odd that, you know, there's 3 or 4 different companies that I found supplying these, and they were all sold out of like that kind of like average size. But if you can get hold of them, then I definitely recommend them. So this has been quite good. It's called an Eco Egg, and it's for doing your washing. So this replaces your regular like washing powder, washing liquid, and what it is it's like a little cage that has some of these pellets inside it, and so you just stick it in your wash, and it gets your clothes clean. It seems to work really well. I have no complaints with it. I'm still using a little bit of stain remover on some tough stains, but other than that, everything's come out quite nice and clean. So when the pellets run out, you can buy a little refill and fill up your egg again. So that's it for the products that I've tried so far. If you've got any recommendations for other ones, then please do let me know. I'd like to try things out, but I am trying not to buy products just for the sake of reviewing them. I'm really trying to replace things as I need them. So for example, shampoo is definitely on my radar, and I will be looking for shampoo options to try out. But I've got short hair, and shampoo lasts me a very long time. So I think the current bottle of shampoo that I'm using is probably going to be late spring or early summer before I'm going to need to be thinking about that. Yeah, and the other thing is that I'm not an expert at this. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying a few things out. So I might make different decisions to you. There might be different priorities that I have. I'm aware that some of the products that I've bought are more expensive than their alternatives. I'm in a privileged position to be able to choose some of those things against their alternatives, but I'm not going to be down on anybody who can't make that decision. So thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please press the thumbs up button down below. If you'd like to see more content like this, then please do subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.